Mic is on. We are live. We are streaming. Everything is good. How is everyone doing? Hope you're not as tired as I am. I'm tired and coughing. Yep. Cool. Well, so you've been struggling a little bit with the chat system, but I think it should be working now. Yeah. But so if I don't respond to anyone specific at any point, it could be that I just don't see the chat because I'm doing the multi-streaming stuff with the multi-chat. But I think I have it pretty much on par now. The problem is that my system still doesn't like give me a response to when someone writes on Kick or when someone writes on YouTube. It's only when someone is writing um, on Twitch. And right now, I removed Pando, so it could even be that I'm not gonna get the little shingles um, from Twitch because Panda was just annoying bot. I'm using Stream Elements and Seribot, and I think those bots are bots enough to be able to make us move. Anywho, enough about that. We're just gonna jump right in, play some of the forest. Um, Before that, we should probably check the map real quick. Yeah, before we jump in, we'll just check the map real quick. Hello there. Oh, let's say your name right. Okroniors2. Hello. How you doing? Hope everything going well. We are just about to start up here. So we're gonna look at the map real quick. I am currently around this area. This is a multi-cave, which means that we go from top to, yeah, well, pretty much the bottom here. And it's a really deep cave, and you can spend like hours and hours in here. We've explored, I don't know how much of it, but at least 50%, I guess. You're doing good. Good to hear. So we've explored like 50% probably of this. There's a whole lot more I haven't. I think I'm somewhere around there. So I'm thinking moving over to this area here, trying to get the modern bow and discovering Cave 8. We have discovered the way into the crater, but before we go in there, I feel like we need to prepare a little bit. So we should explore this cave, then probably move up, go back to our camp, which is somewhere around here, get some stuff up. We need to go to the what you call it, the frost biome up here, to get to the cockpit. And then I also think we should go and try to get as many of these caches before we enter like the big end cave, I guess. Multiplayer. No, I don't play this in multiplayer. I am currently doing this as solo run. Because I want to be able to do it solo. But yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do today. Okay, let's just get into the game. Sure. We're still gonna change the settings. This game is kind of hard on my PC, which is weird because it's an old game. Well, it's not hard on the PC. It's more of a kind of a mess in general, I think. I think everything is set as it should, right? Yeah, we should be able to play the game as is. Cool. Continue on our single player. Let's jump right in. I think we are in the middle there, which I pointed on a map. We're on our way to Cave 8. We're not doing great with food stuff. Did we sleep and stuff? I think we did. We have some food, but we are getting pretty low. So one of my plans, I think we slept because I wanted. I can eat the legs, but I don't know if I want to. I think we're gonna drop those bad boys. I don't accidentally. Can I equip it? It's edible. I don't want to eat the legs. Like it drains your sanity, but then sanity doesn't really do anything in the game, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. But I just don't. I don't want to succumb to the cannibal side of this game. It makes it way easier because they're basically meal on wheels, right? You just come straight up at you, you chop them down, then you have food, right? If you go the cannibal route, this game could be really easy, food-wise. But I don't want to do that. I want to rely on the food we have. Right now, I need to eat at least... I need to eat 2 of the snacks. Yeah, in a way, I feel we should probably actually just leave with 4 blueberries. I don't remember which way I came from. Let's just go away. This could be towards the fishes. We could also run into a giant. I have no idea what I'm doing. Has this been repaired, or haven't I been here? Sometimes in between sessions, things respawn. Even I think that's one of the bad things with this game. Is that a lot of stuff like respawns. Both. I just don't want there to be respawned enemies now. Hello? Hello? No one's here? Good. I'm not trying to fight you again. I already killed you, so it should be good. But fuck it, you don't know. So yeah, I want to be a little bit careful about this. Right. I think I've been over here. But I want to... yeah, I've been over here, but it's respawn. So that's also a thing that takes away realism from this game. Is that when you go up to a box of snacks, for example, and you hit it, and you get all the snacks, then later on you can go back and get the same box of snacks because it's respawned again. And it kind of takes away from the game, I think. Yeah, so I have been over here, but this is a problem when you have like a week in between play sesh. You kind of forget what the hell you're doing. Okay, there's a tape. Cool. I already picked it up, I think. Okay, let's build a fire. I thought I had a fire over here already, but apparently not. How do I even do anything in this game? How do I even? Basic fire. Thank you. Do I only have 3 money? Three money. That's a problem. I need more. I can't light more fires. Yeah, I need to leave. I feel like I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is not the right. Can I just jump up here? Do I need to? Haha, I can. Cool. Okay, I have a fire up here. Yeah. This leads outside. I don't want to go outside. I want to go upside. Yeah, no, this is the wrong way. It leads out, but it leads out to the crater, and the crater does not lead outside to... It progresses our story, basically. But I think there's stuff in the cockpit that I need. I'm not sure. It could be that the cockpit's just like extra stuff. I'm not too sure. I need to find a fire somewhere now. Because I'm out of... Oh, cool. Thank you. This should be enough. I don't want to waste the money. So I need money and leaves. Because I'm out. Okay, cool. I feel like I've been in these before, but I also don't really remember. There's a rope here. Ugh, I'm gonna get cold. I don't like it. No, no. Hacks it. Hacks it. Uh-huh. You guys just teleported in. That's cheating. Nope. Ooh. Nope. I'm pretty sure these guys just teleported the fuck in. They fell through the walls. Dude. Dude. Did they just kill themselves? I think they did. Okay. I would like your bones. But I can't really light a fire. I think. This meat stuff usually mean mutant, right? I'm pretty good on bone stuff. Maybe I should light a fire here anyway. Let's try and see if I can do it. Getting as much bones as possible. Oh. Okay, wait, what? Oh, I can't. Freaking fantastic. Oh, leave the bodies here then. Can't really do anything with them. Hello there, Stream Hub World. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I saw a moving box. See red paint. She's not dead, she's sleeping. Have I been here? The cave system kind of like blend together after a while. I can't use these tents for sleeping, apparently. I think that's just background noise. Still scare me though. Okay, so we have a fire over here. That's good. I can't stalk the fire though. Let's bring the bodies over here first. I need their bones for bone stuff. Is it worth diving in? And I don't know if I can retrieve the bodies that are in the water. If I go in the water, I'm gonna get cold. So I don't know. We have 3 bodies up here, so they could be good now. I think they kind of killed themselves, didn't they? They just ran straight in. Honestly, we might be at the point where we have to resort to cannibalism. Because we're kind of short on food. Should we do it? Should we resort to the maiming of the flesh? Cook ahead. Eat some eyeballs. Hey, at this point I think I deserved it. Let's yeah. I hear why can't, okay. There's a super mutant up ahead. Oh, I only have yeah, there's something up ahead. I don't like it. I feel like I've been. They might have They shouldn't have respawned because the guys over there didn't respawn. The question is if did I build this fire or was this fire already here? I have so many questions. So I got more bone armor, but I want to make more spare armor. I'm thinking the big honking sound. I'm gonna eat a leg. Mmm. Yummy. Tastes like human. Walk like man. Yeah, I want to stock some bone armor, and after that I can make like bone arrows and stuff like that. So bones are in general just a good thing to stock up on. I feel like there's another bone here I can take. I should be able to make at least one more. Okay, cool. I don't need them currently, but I have them in case of. That is dynamite. Cool. I don't like this. The big sound of the big and scary. What? There's nothing here. Are you kidding me? Is this a dead end? Well, we're learning stuff. There's something behind the wall here. Okay. Uh-huh, okay. So there is no way of getting in. That's his own specific room, right? Where the hell are we? Back to the cave map. I'm assuming at this point we are... Can't be down... Yeah, the map looks so much different from anything else. Dude, what the hell? I'm not even sure we're in Cave 8 at this point. So we're not down there. Can we blow something up then? Are we like stuck? It usually says here you can blow stuff up. Hear you, blow the wall up. This be dynamite rubble. But it's not. Okay. But this is ammo. Okay, that's good. That leaves us a little bit more leeway. A room where we can find ammo. It should be down there. So, technically that should mean we're down here. Yeah, there's a paint bucket there. I found that. Bible manifest. I don't know about that. So I'm thinking I'm hearing stuff that's probably on the outside here. This is like infested with super mutants. So, not really keen on going there, but we need to eventually. Okay, so I need to get the fuck back up and try to find like Cave 8. Because if we could exit Cave 8... I don't think we can. But then there should be a exit over there somewhere. And I haven't seen an exit in a really long time. But if we can exit there, we have a really straight shot to our boat. We could take... Because we've been looking through all of these stuff here. We could just take the boat and go the long way around. It's going to take a while. We haven't been to this one, so we could go in there and then go straight up. That's going to take a long while, though. But it's cannibal safe, cannibal free. Then again, I don't have anything to stoke a fire with. Shit, I'm pretty fucked as it is. Okay, let's start by just trying to figure out how we get into Cave 8. We might already be. Sort of. But not really. So they count this as tents, but they're not tents you can sleep in, so it still feels weird to me. Okay. Oh. Can I dive in here? I just realized I don't have a fire down here, so this could be a really idiotic, stupid plan. I'm gonna freeze to death now. Unless I find a fire. Shit. Well, there's health here, but... Health and drinkies, cool. More drinkies, cool. If I start to freeze, it's not worth it. So I don't really need this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start to freeze. Get down in the drinkies. I also need... Oh, fuck. I need... Oh, crap. I need air. Everything's going to shit. Fuck. Okay. Focus. Use air canister. Dive into the drink. Dive fast. Get to a fucking fire. I had a fire on the way back to the... Okay, I need to go over here again. I need to go to the fire. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, split-second decisions are not my favorite move. I need to get to a fire to light it up. But I have to go into the drink again because I need to get over. And I'm gonna get cold again, but there should be a fire on the other side somewhere. But I just needed to buy myself some minutes here by letting the frost disappear. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't like the sounds from the outside. I don't approve of them. Can I just hacksaw the wall here? Oh my fucking god, I could. So in some ways it's good that this game is a little bit broken. In other ways, it's a bad thing that this game is a little bit broken. Like, I don't really approve of the respawning of enemies. It does take away some of the impactfulness of you actually clearing out the cave. That the enemies come back. Yes, I have these fishes here. It is dried now. Thank fucking god. Okay, cool. Yeah. No. It says dried though. Okay, cool. Also, weird thing about this game is that sometimes you enter an area where the water is so loud. There is literally no waterfall close by. Well, it is over there, but it's like deafening. I probably need to put the sound down a little bit. Yeah, it's so loud in here. Holy hell. I want to get some more fishies. And just hang them up to dry. Oh, fuck. I can't carry any more fish. Okay, well, fuck you then. You're doing splendidly. Well, I guess we eat one then. Take one with us. You know what? Let's dry a foot. We've already eaten a foot to survive down here. We might as well continue. Slowly losing ourselves to madness. Okay, so... Dish? What is moving over there? Hello? Oh, yeah. I'm guessing there should be a way out over here then, if I'm not reading the maps completely wrong. I need to dive. I don't have a way to make a fire. Where's my closest fire? It's around where the fishes are, right? Just want to see. Yeah, I have a fire where the fishes are. Cool. So dive in, see what I have. Bolt back to the fire. Tally ho, Mr. Mister. You really need diving goggles. It would be awesome if you could get diving goggles. I don't think it's possible. I just think the diving looks like this. It's murky as all hell, you can't see shit. I just remember something. Fuck, it's so cold. It's so dark and so cold. There was a cave where I remember there being a shark. Fire, thank you. I might be wrong. I haven't encountered one in this playthrough, but I have a remembrance of there being a cave where there's a freaking shark. Okay, flares. Here we have the modern bow. That's another crafted bow. I just want to see how it... we can get some... Oh, it doesn't say how good it is, actually. But does that mean the crafted bow... I mean, the modern bow should be better. What's the point with the modern bow, then? I don't fucking know. It looks cooler. Obviously. Well, we got pills. There's no way to get out of here, right? Where the fuck is the exit? There's supposed to be an exit. Wait, before I... You stepped in the fire, it's fine. We're just gonna sizzle for a while. I am going to make some cocktails while we can. Oh, we have more. Oh, freaking awesome. This cave was cool. It gave us a bunch of stuff. Oh my god. Okay. Plan. Do we have a plan? We don't have a plan. Well, one plan is to save the game. There's no use for us to sleep. Okay. Look at the other map real quick. Now we're up here. So this whole swimmy path. So I need to get up here and get to the point where we can find the fishes and get warm again. Then I'm not sure. This should be ropes, right? The yellow things are ropes. It must be, right? So in between this room here, there should be an exit. But how the frick do we get to the exit? Then again, I'm thinking, do we need to? I mean, we need to if we want to be able to get like the modern gun stuff. We have to get out of here. We also want to go up and get the cockpit stuff. Is that a gun? That's a flare gun. Okay. That could be pretty good as well. So we need to get out of here anyway. Just need to figure out how. And I'm not sure. We haven't been to all the places in the ledge cave either. What does it say in my... I'm in the chasm cave sinkhole cave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Isn't there supposed to be like a 10th cave? I'm all confused. Okay. Okay. I want to go under. Did I go back? I went in circles. Cool. Cool, not cool. Okay, I need to dive down here now. So freaking deep and we don't see shit. You're cold, get to a fire and get dry. At this point, I don't really even remember how the frick we even got into the cave to begin with. Hello, Andres. Sorry, I gotta get your name right. And Andres Philo. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. We are trying to not freeze to death currently. How you doing? Hope everything going well. It's fine. I don't even know what day it is. It is... Is it Thursday? It's Thursday. Summer, man. Everything melts together. I'm gonna eat a fish. I'm gonna eat a fish and then we'll get another fish and put on a dry rack. With a foot. We're cannibals now. It happened overnight. One day I just stood up and I was like, you know what? I should try to become a cannibal. They seem to be having a fun time with it. Okay, I can dry another foot, but... you know what, why? Why not? When in Rome, you know. Okay, so now I have 3 fishes, all dried. Cool. How the frick do we get out of here? So the way out... I mean, I guess we could go back to... That's the thing. I don't even know where. Okay, I think if we go this way... Okay, we go up. Like the point of the cave, where I am in the cave doesn't even point at the right position on the map. I'm inside the walls. What the fuck? What is this game's name? It is called The Forest. There's also a sequel called Sons of the Forest. This game came out a while back. I don't exactly remember when. I used to play it a bunch with a couple of friends during the pandemic, but I think it had been out for a while already. Okay, I feel like we got the most important stuff in there, so we don't actually have to find the outside way from this point of view. We could just go this way. But it's a really cool game. It's a horror survival game. Basically, you crash on an airplane together with your son, and then you wake up from the plane crash and your son is missing, and something that looks like a cannibal, which is a cannibal, seems to be like have kidnapped him or something. And then you're like just trying to survive the forest and try to get the ways of finding your son again. Okay, well, the plan now, I think, is to try to see the rest of the cave here, and then we'll leave. We try to get our blueberry snacks up. Maybe try to go to the frost biome. And then after that, when we stocked up enough stuff, we go down here again, and we take on... we take on the crater, which is a really... There's a bunch of like real bad stuff down there. I don't think there's much cannibals in ways of cannibals down there, but they're gonna be like a bunch of like mutated cannibals. You can kite them and stuff like that, but they kind of congregate, so you kind of need to do more of a sneaky way, I guess. Can I climb? Yeah, I can climb over here. Where do you live? Where you live? I guess you mean where do I live, or where do I hail from? I am from Sweden. I might have a bit of an accent, but also not really. Where do you come from? I'm a Swedish lad. Let's see now. If you're new to the channel, I have my YouTube channel has been around since 2012, I think, but I haven't been like active all those years. I've been like coming and going a little bit. But since January, February, I have been live streaming and putting everything up on YouTube. That's like all the VODs that I do on streaming, I also put up later on YouTube. I try to do horror stuff, and it's kind of weird in a way, I guess. But I kind of mesh right now I mesh Final Fantasy games with horror games. So the beginning of the week, either Mondays or Tuesdays, I do Final Fantasy. Right now we're doing Final Fantasy X2. Because we finished up with Final Fantasy X. And then in the middle of the week, where we are now, I'm right now maining The Forest. Since it's a longer horror survival game, and it's hard to just make it on one sitting. Cool. And then Sundays usually, I try to do like some indie horror stuff. Focusing on like smaller games that Oh, I'm gonna drop here. Smaller indie game companies that like games that we can finish up in like at least 3 hours. Oh yeah. Wait. I'm up here now. I already found that. Okay. Uh, it's so weird when you go down. It feels so much further down. You could remove the robot from my face. Thank you. Okay. It's not that fascinating, but sure. Okay, let's grab a snack. Grab a fish. But okay, so it feels way further down when you go downwards, but when you go upwards, it's not that far down, actually. Good to know. You are from Estonia. Cool. Good to know. That's what I like about streaming in general. You meet a bunch of people from, like, everywhere. I've been trying to, like, get my head a little bit around the world clock. Like, what time it is in different time zones. It's not something that you think about in your daily life otherwise. As for like when I stream, I try to a good hour to stream for me is usually like evening, because then I can hit. That means that everyone in Europe kind of have the same time zone as I have, so it should be like evening where they are as well. And for the US and Canada, it should be like early afternoon. No, early. What's the word for the pre? Not afternoon, the other one. That's before 12 o'clock. Anyway, enough about my bad English. How about you? It should be like not early morning, but still like maybe like around 10 o'clock. Was this? Have I been over here? So it's not the best time for Americans, obviously. But if it's on like a Sunday, it's pretty good, I think. I must have been down there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I need to go up anyway. The only like place I can't really come close to though is like Australia, because Australia, if I do stream on evenings, it's gonna be like in the middle of the night over there, which sucks. But it's really hard to like find a good that like time zone wise where it works for everyone. And that's why I also do like YouTube stuff, because in that sense, if you miss me when I go live, you can always watch the content afterwards, if you're interested in that. All the content, though, doesn't go up straight away, because I put it up like a little bit at a time. So right now, I don't know which episode we are on the forest. I can look it up. It takes 2 seconds. YouTube app. Going slowly. Oh, I got a subscription on YouTube as well. Thank you for that, whoever it was. That's a weird thing. I would like YouTube to be like, hey, this person just subscribed to you. But it doesn't. Um, I can sometimes get to know it afterwards if you have like the settings installed. Installed. If you have the settings that says that it's okay for people to know who you sub them to. So if it was you, Andres, thank you for that. And if it was someone else did that, thank you for the follow. It always helps out. Trying to build a community and all that. What was I doing? I was going to check out the forest. We are at part 9 of the forest. I've named it mapping the caves, so I'm assuming that we've just gotten the cave, the map cave. So I started the game by running around having the not having the map, which was a bit of an issue. So I had to go back and do. So if you look at the map, I can't really point. Well, I can if I have the. No, I can't. Okay. So I've already done like the caves that were like on the left side, down left side. But I had to go back there after I got the map that is on the stuff that is on the right side, right? So I did all the right side caves second, and I had to go back to the first, and then I'm doing the upside caves now. Do you know Estonian words? I do not. I know Swedish, English, some words in Japanese, and some words in Spanish, I guess. And then just like, well, yeah. I wouldn't be able to go to France and like have them understand me in a conversation. I could probably point at something and say bread or something. I don't even know how to say toilet in French. You need to be able to say toilet. I need to go toilet. I need to go poo poo. I need to go toilet. Where is toilet? But no, I don't know any Estonian at all. We can apparently exit here. Cool. Okay, the game is going to look a little bit worse up here because it just is. Yeah, like so I'm sorry if the stream quality goes worse now. It just it's all of this, it just fucks it up. So it looks better when I'm down the caves. But we need to be up here now because we need to go to... We're pretty far north. What do we need? Pause it real quick. Hey, yo, Bubble, how's it going? Hello, Pigeon Bat. Welcome to the stream. It's going good. We're doing the forest. We just got out of a big cave system. It's spooky down there. I don't like it. How you doing, Pigeon? Hope everything going well. You can teach me. Well, if you want to teach me some Estonian words, you're welcome to do it. Hey, let's go, Forest Bubble. So, I don't know where the frick we are. I think we went down here. Our raft should be over there. I need to get some stuff. Let's go to the crafting sec here. I need to recipes. I need to build. There's stuff I haven't built. I need to build a worm suit. This demands so much. We need to go hunting. Holy fucking shit. I don't have any of this. Let's just look up there. What do I even have in game? I have raccoon. I don't have. Do I have raccoon skin? I have 2 raccoon skins. We have the boar skin. We do not have the deer skin. We have 1 deer skin. We need 6? Fuck that. And we need rabbit skin. Cloth and rope is fine. Okay, we need to hunt deer and rabbit. We're good on the raccoon and boar. Yeah, we get 6 and 2. So we need a bunch of deer. Okay, well, question is then, what is the best solution for this? Because I don't want to die a horrible death.